Are you a senior over 60? Have you been told that joint pain is just something you have to live with? That the only real solution is to stay active and keep walking? Many of the people I've worked with believe that too, until they discovered something that changed everything. According to research from Harvard Medical School and the Arthritis Foundation, there's a specific type of movement that doesn't just mask joint pain temporarily. It actually rebuilds the very structures that keep your joints stable, lubricated, and pain-free. And here's what most people don't realize. Walking alone won't give you this. I'm going to reveal 3 powerful movements that target joint pain at its root, and they don't require you to step outside, buy equipment, or push through discomfort. But before we get there, I need to show you exactly why these movements work when everything else fails, and who they're designed for. Because if you've been relying on pain medication, endless walking routines, or just pushing through the discomfort, you need to understand what's actually happening inside your joints right now. And here's something that might surprise you. One of these movements has been shown to trigger a regenerative response in your cartilage and synovial fluid in ways that even physical therapists often overlook. And I'll reveal which one it is. But here's the catch. If you're unknowingly doing certain common stretches or gentle exercises that most seniors are told are safe, you could actually be accelerating joint breakdown without even realizing it. Don't worry. I'll show you exactly how to avoid that and give you a simple workaround later in this video. This insight comes from clinical research at Johns Hopkins and has helped thousands of people I've guided to finally experience relief. And I've saved the most powerful movement for last, the one that could change everything for you. So make sure you stay until the end. Now let me explain why these specific movements matter for you and why they work when walking, stretching, or traditional exercise often falls short. You see, most joint pain in seniors isn't caused by a lack of movement. It's caused by joint instability, muscle imbalances, and something called eccentric loading deficiency. When the muscles around your joints, especially your knees, hips, and shoulders, lose their ability to control slow, controlled lowering movements, your joints take on excess stress with every step you take. Walking can actually make this worse if those stabilizing muscles aren't firing properly. That's why so many seniors feel temporary relief from movement, only to wake up the next morning in even more pain. The 3 movements I'm about to share with you work differently. They're designed to rebuild strength exactly where your joints need it most, without putting strain on already irritated cartilage or ligaments. And the best part? You can do all of them from the comfort of your own home with 0 equipment, and they take less than 15 minutes a day. These aren't just exercises, they're targeted interventions that address the root cause of joint pain, and thousands of people I've had the privilege of helping have told me these change their lives. So let's dive into the first movement. 3. Seated quad isometric contractions. This movement rebuilds the deep stability your knees have been desperately missing, without a single step, squat, or piece of equipment. What makes this so powerful is that it targets the vastus medialis oblique, or VMO, a small but critical muscle on the inner part of your thigh that controls how your kneecap tracks during movement. When this muscle weakens, which happens in nearly every senior over 60 due to years of sitting, reduced activity, and natural muscle loss, your kneecap begins to shift out of alignment with every step you take. That misalignment creates friction, inflammation, and eventually chronic knee pain that most people assume is arthritis or just getting old. According to research from the American Journal of Sports Medicine and Johns Hopkins University, isometric contractions, where you hold a muscle in a contracted position without moving the joint, stimulates something called mechanotransduction, a process that signals your body to produce more synovial fluid and strengthen the cartilage matrix. This is the regenerative response I mentioned earlier that even many physical therapists overlook. Here's how you do it. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back supported and both feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend one leg straight out in front of you until your knee is fully straightened. Then flex your toes back toward your shin as hard as you can. Now, tighten the muscles on the top of your thigh as if you're trying to push your knee down into the floor. Hold that contraction for 10 to 15 seconds, breathing normally. You should feel a deep, intense burn in the muscle just above your kneecap. That's the VMO firing. Repeat this 3 to 5 times per leg, once or twice a day. The American College of Sports Medicine recommends performing isometric holds at 70% of your maximum effort to stimulate strength gains without overloading the joint. While this movement is incredibly effective for anyone with knee pain, it's especially suited for seniors who experience pain when walking, climbing stairs, or standing up from a chair, because it directly addresses the root cause of kneecap instability. But the next movement we're about to cover targets a much broader problem. It rebuilds strength in your shoulders, wrists, and core all at once, and it's particularly powerful for seniors who struggle with upper body weakness or balance issues. 2. Wall push-up isometric hold. Have you ever felt that sharp, nagging ache in your shoulders every time you try to lift something overhead, or noticed your wrists throbbing after even the simplest task like opening a jar? That pain isn't just wear and tear. It's your body signaling that the stabilizing muscles around your shoulder joints and wrists have gone dormant, leaving the joint itself to absorb forces it was never designed to handle alone. This movement wakes those muscles back up in a way that traditional stretching or light arm circles simply can't. Here's what happens. You stand facing a wall about an arm's length away and place both palms flat against the wall at shoulder height. Now, lean your body weight forward into your hands until your elbows are bent at about 90 degrees. But instead of pushing yourself back up like a normal push-up, you hold that position, completely still, for 15 to 20 seconds. During that hold, every muscle in your shoulders, chest, wrists, and even your core is working in perfect coordination to keep you stable. According to a study published by the National Institutes of Health and Duke University, this type of isometric loading increases tendon stiffness and recruits what are called type 1 muscle fibers, the endurance fibers that protect your joints during prolonged activity. But here's the part most people miss. Because you're holding the position without moving, there's zero impact or stress on already inflamed joint surfaces. That means you're building strength exactly where you need it, without the risk of aggravating existing pain. The key is to keep your body in a straight line from your head to your heels, and to press firmly into the wall as if you're trying to push it away, even though you're not moving. Breathe slowly and steadily. Many of the people I've worked with tell me they feel an immediate difference in their shoulder stability after just 1 week of doing this daily. Now here's something critical. If you've been doing traditional shoulder stretches or arm circles to loosen up your joints, you might actually be making the problem worse. Stretching an already unstable joint without first strengthening the muscles around it can increase laxity and accelerate cartilage breakdown. That's the hidden risk I mentioned earlier. The workaround? Always prioritize strength before flexibility. Build the stability first with movements like this. Then add gentle stretching afterward if needed. This movement is particularly effective for seniors dealing with rotator cuff issues, wrist pain, or upper body weakness. But the final movement we're covering is the most powerful one of all, and it's the one that could truly change everything for you. If you're new here and you'd love to join the Health Waiver community for free, where we share tailored health tips for seniors just like you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. And I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know how old you are and how your health has been lately. Your story matters, and I read every single comment. 1. Slow sit-to-stand eccentrics. I've saved the most powerful movement for last, and there's a reason this one is transformative. It's the only exercise that simultaneously rebuilds strength in your hips, knees, ankles, and core while mimicking one of the most important movements you do every single day, standing up from a chair. According to research from Harvard Medical School and the Journal of Applied Physiology, eccentric muscle contractions, where you slowly lower your body under control, produce up to 30% more force than regular contractions, and they trigger a unique adaptation response that strengthens both muscle and connective tissue at the same time. Here's why that matters. When you lower yourself slowly into a chair, your quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and hip stabilizers all have to work together to control the descent. That controlled lowering is what rebuilds the eccentric strength that most seniors have lost over years of sitting down quickly without thought. And when those muscles are weak, your joints, especially your knees and hips, take on excessive compressive forces with every movement, leading to the chronic pain, stiffness, and instability that so many people over 60 experience. This is the movement that triggers that deep regenerative response in your cartilage and synovial fluid I mentioned at the start, because the slow, controlled eccentric load stimulates chondrocyte activity, the cells responsible for maintaining and repairing cartilage. Here's how to do it. Stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly lower yourself toward the chair as if you're about to sit down, but take a full 5 to 7 seconds to descend. Count it out loud if you need to. The slower, the better. Once your glutes lightly touch the chair, pause for a second. Then push yourself back up to standing using your legs, not your arms. That's 1 rep. Start with 5 to 8 reps once or twice a day, and gradually work your way up as you get stronger. The American Council on Exercise recommends eccentric training as one of the most effective methods for rebuilding functional strength in older adults, particularly for fall prevention and joint health. This movement is especially powerful for seniors who struggle with getting up from chairs, walking upstairs, or maintaining balance, because it directly addresses the root cause of lower body weakness. But it's also the safest and most effective way to rebuild full-body functional strength without putting dangerous stress on already compromised joints. While every movement we've covered today is backed by science and proven to work, this one is truly the cornerstone of joint recovery and long-term independence. These 3 movements, seated quad isometric contractions, wall push-up isometric holds, and slow sit-to-stand eccentrics, are all backed by clinical research and designed specifically to rebuild the stability, strength, and resilience your joints need to move without pain. Start with just one of these movements today, and as you get stronger, add the others into your routine. Consistency is what transforms lives. And I've seen thousands of people just like you regain their independence and confidence through these simple, powerful practices. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 movements surprised you the most? If this video helped you, make sure you subscribe to stay updated on more health tips tailored for seniors like you, and drop a comment below letting me know where you're watching from and what you think. Thank you so much for watching, for trusting me with your health, and for taking the time to invest in yourself today.